who knows? I'm the Zack of the futures. Okay. Some of the new traders who are in the game, they will say, hey, what? This price, it's very difficult to trade here, right there. Of course, it's difficult, boy. It's very difficult. It's very, very difficult to trade right here. But what can you do when the price do this? Is to stay in the price. You know, when you stay in these charts, continue to deprede these price charts as a new beginner, as a new trader. This will give you an insight that the markets, like I said on my previous sessions, like I said, the short ranges are accompanied by the big ranges, or the long ranges are accompanied by the big ranges. That's what we call inside days, the outside days. And some of these inside days are mostly happening. It happened now that the market is having a lot of financial, I don't know, it's financial revolution, what can I say, but there's a lot happening in the market right now that is causing a lot of outside days and not inside days. Some of these inside days you'll collect mostly if you are a pro and you are trading maybe only contracts on micro mini, okay, you'll maybe collecting maybe $1,000 a day. If you are a pro, that is inside days. But outside days you'll collect more than that. Okay, so enough with that. But I want to talk about this consolidation right here and this price movement. Okay, and from this point to this point, how will you know that the price has failed to deliver on the sellers and then has delivered to the buyers? Okay, it's super easy, guys. Okay, when the price delivers on, maybe it was on still on the same day, okay, still on the same day, 12:30, this evening session, okay, or the afternoon session. Some will call it the afternoon session. That is the afternoon session. Okay, the evening and the afternoon session kind of confuse me. You know, I'm from a place where the sun starts at 12 and it goes at 4. So the afternoon and the evening confused me very much. But at 12:30, the afternoon, okay, so at 12:30, price delivers to the sellers and did what? Did have a stop right there. Okay, of course there are a lot of sellers, okay, and a lot of buyers were aggressively did want to go up. Okay, first of all, do not trade on this afternoon session, 12:30 to 4 to 2 a.m. 2 p.m. because it's a lunch New York lunch session. Okay, on New York lunch session, some of these what happens is that these traders do not deliver the price, or their algo is kinda rigged. Me, I say it's kinda rigged, because when 12:30 hits up, it always have a consolidation. I don't know what's happening, but it always have a consolidation. It may have a trend, but after that trend, maybe on 1 a.m. or 1 p.m, it will have a consolidation. So don't ever trade on 12:30 to 2 p.m. if you want to save your money in your account. That's my advice. If you take it or if you leave it, okay? Because I have experience on that. So when you see that the price has failed to deliver on the first, goes up, delivers again on the second, goes up, delivers again on the third, goes up and delivers again, and it does not meet the lower low. These are the intermediates, okay? The intermediate low, intermediate high, intermediate low, intermediate high, intermediate low, intermediate high, intermediate low. Like, how will you know that the price is rejecting to go bearish and it just want to go up or to go on the bullish side? How will you know that? Of course, is by waiting on these charts. Like I said, tape reading. As you tape read, or as you stay on the market for long, okay, you'll come to know this. Some will say, it takes a shorter time. You will never be profitable with 3 days, 4 days if you are a startup, if you are a beginner. 1 week, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Maybe after a year, that's when you will start noticing some changes and you'll start becoming profitable. And you'll notice that there are some of the experiences that I never had, and now I'm having it, that is preventing me to do some of the, as a beginner, what you trade is every time. Me, as I started this trading career, I was trading every time. When I woke up, I just look at the charts. I noticed, there's this movement. Let me trade. Whop. Stopped out. Whop. Oh, I made some sense. I made some dollars. Let me trade again. Let me trade. Like, you're not having a model. I'm not having a setup. But the time goes on and on and on and on, you start realizing that you need a setup, you need a model, you need time, you need patience, you need to having a rules that will govern you. Not trading on a Monday, not trading on a Friday, not trading on a New York lunch hour, not trading on those rules will govern you. when the price failed to deliver more than 24,800 and goes beyond 24,800 or goes beyond 24,780, what you notice is that the price starts breaking the intermediate highs, and when it breaks the intermediate high, that's when you know that the price is not going low again. You know, when I was trading on a certain prop firm back in the days, I was trading in a certain prop firm, and some of these moves mainly came on after the prop firm says you cannot trade beyond 15:15 Chicago time. What? I was very, very scared when I was trading at 2 p.m. or evening session. I was scared. Why was I scared? Because I will enter on a trade right here. Maybe I was wrong. The trade didn't have a break on that point of going north or going south, but it was going to deliver. So I'll still have that fear, you know. And I was setting my time on New York session. I always set my time on New York session. So I always had that fear that I'll let my trading to be open and it's 15:15 and I'll lose my account. So I did not want that to happen. So what? I just could have let those moves go away, and those moves could have, even before that, it was a lot of consolidation. Then price starts moving on the evening session. I really didn't know what to do at that point, because why is this prop firm having this set of rules first? Why are they saying that you cannot trade beyond 15:15 on any market? And these rules, you must adhere to them in order for you to make money. So these rules are built to make you a trader great again, because if these rules aren't there, it will make you lose money. And I noticed that these rules are good and actually are not bad, because you may not have this move every day and it may fail you. Okay? And you will start saying, even this trading, it's fake. Well, it's fake for you, okay? It's not fake for us, okay? So after the market failed to deliver on 24,800, beyond that, the market tends going north. Okay, so I want just to zoom in here for you to see that the market will have close to 3 drops on 1 minute chart. This was on a 5 minute chart, or it was on a 1 minute chart, of course. So the markets will have 3 drops if it's not 3 drops, it will have 4 drops at total, and on the 4th drop it will announce its move, if it's going south or if it's going north. And this is what it said: 1, 2, 3, boom, or 1, 2, 3, then 4, boom, according to how we count it. Okay, so this right here, like I said, when a candle like this, okay, did have a gap right here, and that gap was on what? Closed. Up close what? Down close what? Down close candle. Okay, I want you to look at this candle right here and this candle right here. Okay, what are these candles indicating? These are fair value gaps, inverted fair value gaps, that are telling you that this market are going what? Are going up, are going north, and they are not returning back. Okay, so as the market created a fair value gap right here, decided to cover it up, but didn't cover it all. It swept out all the traders who did want to go long on this candle right here. Okay, then after sweeping up all the traders that placed their stop loss right here, did what? Used the fair value gaps that created right here and created right here. The market does not go low because the sellers sell the price. No, the market go low because there are no more sellers, and it goes low, creating more sellers, and there are more buyers. So as the more sellers are accumulated at this price, because the price is cheap, so it goes short, then what? Boom, goes up. So as it goes up, how many handles are those? I hope you get me. How many handles are those? A lot. We may count it with points. 100, 200, close to 140 days. Now I will set my stop loss right here. I don't want more than that. Imagine, set my stop loss at 25,000, collect what I want, or set my stop loss right here, collect what I want, because after covering that gap, it started what? Having some resistance. Okay, but what was the target? 25,000. At 25,000, what happened? A lot of resistance happened. Okay, so that is how the algo behaves, or that is how the price behaves. You may want to look at this chart, which was on Thursday, 5th March 2026. Just go through these charts. You know, when you stay on these charts, the more you learn, the more you understand, the more you took some words from these certain YouTubers. They call it a jumbo For me, I just call it candles, candle reading, okay, tape reading. So that's all for today. Hope you understand and you find it insightful. Wish you good trade.